Hey guys, what's up? It's Patrick of Coaster Fanatics, and today I'm bringing you my list of future roller coasters I think could be coming to King's Dominion. This park already has great roller coasters in its lineup. They have an Intamin Giga, a B&M Floorless, a Launch Intamin Catapult coaster, as well as classics like a Wood Racing coaster and a Mack Bobsled coaster. There are 3 possible roller coasters I think could be coming to King's Dominion and join this already great lineup. Our first coaster is kind of a no-brainer because it's basically confirmed, and that's RMC Hurler. So, as most of you probably know, the Hurler has been closed since 2015. This past summer they released a farewell video of the Hurler, and at the end it said, "Rest in peace for now," and then it showed the year 2018. We all know that Rocky Mountain Construction is already working on the Mean Streak at Cedar Point. It is a strong possibility that they will be working on the Hurler as well. It hasn't been confirmed yet, but they have teased us multiple times that this is happening. Of course, the biggest tease was the infamous Planet Snoopy expansion, where they said there was really more coming. That means RMC, you guys. It will be very interesting to see what Rocky Mountain Construction does with this coaster. Speaking of the Planet Snoopy expansion, many people thought that they would announce my next prediction for the 2017 season in that announcement. That roller coaster is a B&M Hyper. Okay, you guys, this coaster has been rumored for a long time and is long overdue at this point. So many people thought this was going to happen for 2017, but it didn't. Instead, we are getting RMC Hurler in 2018. To me, this most likely means that they aren't getting this Hyper till sometime after 2020. I personally think California's Great America will be the next Cedar Fair park to get a Hyper, and then King's Dominion. If you go to the Cedar Fair website, they have these awesome photos of all their parks. This is the King's Dominion one. Far off in the distance there is what looks to be a B&M Hyper coaster. It's got orange track and green supports, which look awesome by the way. Now this is official artwork from Cedar Fair. This isn't something that got photoshopped in. I don't think they would put a Hyper so clearly in this photo unless they thought they were getting it for sure. Does this mean anything? Maybe it does and maybe it doesn't. I sure hope it does. I know I would love to see this happen. Now for some possible locations for this Hyper. The first spot highlighted in yellow is on the right side of the park. It will be placed where Dinosaurs Alive is and will travel over Whitewater Canyon and the Log Flume ride. It will then wrap around RMC Hurler and the Grizzly roller coasters. The last spot is at the very back of the park. Now let me be clear, I'm not sure how much of this land King's Dominion actually owns. I would assume it's quite a bit though. But anyways, in this spot it would be placed above the water park. It could also travel down the side of the park right next to Intimidator 305. This option is the least likely I think, as Cedar Fair typically puts a decent amount of space between their Hyper Giga duos. My final coaster is another B&M model. After the Hyper, I could see them getting either a B&M wing coaster or an invert. Every great park needs an invert or a wing or both. I personally would hope it's a wing coaster. I love these coasters and I really wish more parks would build them. King's Dominion is a good location too because the nearest wing coaster is over 400 miles away at Dollywood. As far as an invert goes, I wouldn't be as excited for that because just about every park has one. In fact, over half the Cedar Fair parks have a B&M invert. So in my opinion, the wing coaster would be the best option and it would probably bring in the most people. As far as location goes, I would put this wing or invert right in the center of the park behind the Eiffel Tower. This will require removing the Blue Ridge Tollway antique cars. Pretty much all of King's Dominion's coasters are on the edges of the park. Putting this coaster in the middle will give King's Dominion a nice centerpiece coaster. Plus it will kind of have the same setup as Banshee and King's Island because Delirium will be right next to it. So you guys, that was my list of future roller coasters coming to King's Dominion. I actually think all of the coasters I mentioned will eventually be built. Of course, we pretty much all know for sure that RMC Hurler is happening in 2018. What happens after that? Time will tell. So, do you guys agree with these coasters? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section and share some of the coasters you think I may have missed. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please smash that like button. And if you're new around here, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks for watching, you guys. Have a good one. I'll catch you all on the next video very, very soon.